Hey, I hope you're having a great week so far. Mine's going pretty good. I've been doing some research on leadership, and I came across this interesting tidbit that I gave a title to. Let me read it for you. It's Humility, the Overlooked Power Trait of Leadership. Humility? Leadership? No, really. First, let me read to you some of the headlines from the articles I read. Then we'll talk a little bit about humility. All right, this one, the Washington Post. Leaders are more powerful when they're humble, new research shows. An academic journal from Military Review says, humility as a leadership attribute. That's the headline. Forbes, why humility is so important in life, leadership, and business. Now, let's look at the spiritual side of it. Confucius, humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. Jesus, whoever humbles himself will be made great. Now, these are the greatest leaders of all time. Here we are 2,000 years later. Jesus still has 2 billion followers. Now, John Maxwell, he's a leadership expert. He said leadership is simply influence. He said leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you've got 2 billion followers after 2,000 years, you're an amazing leader. And again, he said, whoever humbles himself will be made great. Now, humility isn't probably what you're thinking. Somebody who can't look you in the eyes and always feels down and is weak. No, humility isn't that. Humility is just the opposite of arrogance. It's when you're not just thinking about yourself all the time, you're thinking about other people and trying to benefit them as well as yourself. So the Harvard Business Review gives at least 3 steps to start growing in humility. So let me give those to you. First of all, it says acts of humility, such as learning from criticism and admitting mistakes. Admit mistakes, it's growth in humility. The second one, empower followers to learn and develop. Give power to your followers. Let them learn, let them grow. Step out of the way. And number 3, acts of courage, such as taking personal risks for the greater good. Personal risks to help others. Well, I'm going to try to grow in humility. I hope you will too. It leads to greatness. Counterintuitive, but it's true. Have a great week.